Those are brand new?
Yeah, they're brand new. I don't think they've ever been used.
So the guy died, which was what we pretty much figured had happened.
Have you added to your silver and gold stack by going to yard sales? How you doing, everybody? Welcome to Empire Precious Metals. Stormy here. If you're new to the channel, I'm not a financial advisor. I'm a guy talking about precious metals and collectibles. So make sure you blast that subscribe button, get the bell notification clicked, and that way you get updated with any new content. Today I am on the hunt for more silver and gold and collectibles with my coin shop owner, Steve from US Coin Trust. This is, again, another video in the series of Steve and I going to various yard sales, garage sales, estate sales, what have you, on the hunt for silver and gold coins and collectibles. Now, in a market where silver and gold tends to fluctuate, especially right now where things have dipped quite a bit, it's not really a bad idea to go to these types of sales in hopes of finding silver and gold. Now, the chances are probably less. It's not like one of those things that you're always going to find silver and gold coins at these sales. But when you do find silver and gold coins and numismatics and collectibles at these yard sales, chances are the people are trying to just offload them for the ease of convenience, and they're just trying to get these sold as fast as possible. And that's when you can probably pick up these items for a really good price. In this video, Steve and I are going to go to 3 different garage sales and yard sales, looking for different items that we can buy and sell for a profit. So let's dive right in and see what we find.
So we just went to this estate sale here. I got a couple of like brand new trim guns for 30 bucks.
Those are brand new?
Yeah, they're brand new. I don't think they've ever been used.
So the guy died, which was what we pretty much figured had happened based on the listing. It was just all garage
usually when you
stuff.
see garage contents like that, that means probably dad or grandpa passed away, which honestly the main reason I came down here is usually there's some kind of coin collection or precious metals associated with that.
Yeah.
And sure enough, after talking to the guy who's handling the sale, there's a couple of jugs
Perfect.
of change. So
And now you just made an introduction to another business, so that way...
Correct, and that's what he does. He does estates and things like that. So that's
you
the
could
kind
be
of guy.
his go-to guy for... and next time you talk to him, too, you tell him, you know, you take other things in, like other collectibles.
Absolutely.
That's awesome.
So that's the kind of guy you really want to hook up with.
Right, right.
So making those connections is more valuable sometimes than actually coming to the sale. Like, what's here at the sale? Maybe I can make a couple bucks on some things, but that connection was invaluable. You never know.
Nice win. Nice win. On to the next one. There. That sign, it said dip. I don't even know if you were paying attention. I guess
I'm trying to drive here.
you can't concentrate as I'm in your face. You're turning left, right? Yeah.
Yes.
There you go.
Well, I'm looking at. We don't know really where we're going. For one, 2 is I'm trying not to kill anybody. You know, trying to do the responsible thing here.
Well, you know, we're on our way to another estate sale. I think I know where we are. But we are on the hunt for silver, gold, any sort of collectibles. In this one estate sale, it looked like they had some vintage baseball cards. You know, so it'll be interesting to see what they are. I don't have like a strategy other than, do you just look at something and like, oh, I could flip that, I could flip this. It doesn't matter what it is.
Yeah, exactly. If I can find something that's like brand new-ish or new in the box or something like that, and I can get it for peanuts, listen, why not? We do a lot of eBay, so I always think about that platform as well. So I don't have all of my irons in the fire, in the same fire, if you will. So times like now is when that's so important as a dealer. You know, if everything was just in the metals for me, I would be in trouble.
Right.
You could potentially be in trouble.
Right.
So you know, you've got to diversify a little bit. The other thing else I was saying about reselling is there's people that just make their living on that. They go around to all kinds of secondhand thrift stores and things like that. They do yard sales, flea markets, and that's all they do. They go around, like you've seen American Pickers on TV, similar to that.
Right.
And people do very, very well with that.
Right. You just have to, I guess it comes with experience.
Well, you got to be, sometimes
Education.
Are you going to buy everything perfectly? No, you're not. But you know what? There's no education that's free.
Right.
It just doesn't work that way. So you have to invest in yourself. Listen, if you buy a loser, sell it for what you can and keep moving. You know, you won't do it again, and you're only going to be better next time.
Right.
People are so afraid to do that today. And you don't need a ton of money to get started. You can literally start with just a few dollars. Nobody said you had to buy $1 million or even $100 things. If if you had 20, 30 bucks you could just play with,
Right.
you can take your 20 and $30 and turn it into 60 and
just
so
keep
forth,
rolling
and keep
it.
going. You got to keep rolling it. I've had people come to my store who just do eBay stuff, and they sell to me sometimes because they don't necessarily do eBay, but they've developed relationships with people like myself,
Right.
and they know that they can take that product and sell it to me and make a few dollars on it and keep moving.
Right.
They know they're not going to get the most money for the thing, but they're making something. They're making a profit,
Right.
and that's the key. Just keep making a profit. You don't have to necessarily make a home run. Just make a few extra dollars and keep turning. The faster you can get that money reinvested into something else that you can make money on, the faster, the more money you'll make.
Yeah.
It's called the speed of money.
Speed of money.
That's
I
it.
mean,
Just keep turning it
there
over.
have been times where you've been sitting on some stuff and you've taken losses on some items just because you know what, you're better off just getting what you can out of it.
Yeah, I'm in that position right now.
Yeah.
You know, I've bought stuff when it was the prices were much higher. And am I going to sell? Yes, I'm going to sell. I'm going to take a loss, but the thing is, I'm freeing that capital back up again.
Right.
Now I can put that capital back to work.
Right.
And I'll regain the loss probably times 3 or 4.
I just did this with Silver Eagle Proof the other day. The Type 2,
Yep.
2021, so the first of the, the new design. They retailed at $75,
Yep.
and I think I got 55 for it or something. Like,
Wow.
because I was just like, all right, I'm done looking at this thing. Let me
You
just
didn't
sell
come
it.
to see your local coin dealer.
I didn't.
Better.
You probably could have
Absolutely.
given a little bit more,
Absolutely.
but it was one of those things. I wanted to put it up there and get some interest and offer a variety. I don't want to keep on putting up the same stuff all the time. So every once in a while I'll dig something out and
There you go.
put something up there. But
So a reason to go on to Empire Precious Metals.
that's right. Sometimes there are deals to be had. Yeah, who would have thunk? All right.
I would have bought that.
Yeah, I know you would have. All right, so
All right.
we struck out on this one.
Yeah, everything's very, very, very overpriced.
Not only that, though, the weird thing, I guess it's not weird, but it seems like it's becoming more and more common to have these companies
Yeah, people don't want to deal with it.
doing the...
Yeah, they don't want to deal with it. And that's understandable.
Yeah. So we, again, though, you were able to present your business card at least because they're like, oh, yeah, do you take these types
Well,
of
that was the
coins and
case in
everything?
point, right? So actually, to be honest with you, it wasn't a failure because 2 or 3 of the people in there had coins
Right,
that they inherited or they run into them all the time.
right.
So listen, if one phone call was worth my time.
Absolutely. The thing that you and I were talking about is, not putting all of your eggs in one basket, right? Don't
Yep.
put all of your eggs in one basket. Not all of your money should be in stocks or in bonds or crypto. And same thing with silver and gold. All of your money should not be in precious metals.
Nope.
But we've been talking about alternative assets like collectibles, and you have been making money outside of the precious metals business.
Yep.
And numismatics. You've been doing the reselling of various collectibles and stuff like that. That being said, it's one of the reasons why I'm, adding different types of content to the channel aside from just precious metals, because there's only so much that you can keep saying about precious metals day in and day out. Spot price went up, spot price went down.
Spot prices come down, and then people lose interest, and they're like, you know what, blah blah blah.
Yeah.
Because unfortunately, we're living in a society where we're looking for instant gratification, and the metals is not.
Right.
So it's a good long-term plan, but long-term is boring.
Absolutely.
So when you're looking for a little bit faster turnaround, doing what we're doing right now is a fun way to do it.
Yeah.
You get to see all kinds of stuff. And as I was saying earlier, yeah, you might not know a lot, but getting out there and actually putting your hands on things and seeing what people are asking, Google's right at your fingertips on your phone.
Right.
So you can look at all kinds of platforms of what items are worth to get an idea of, hey, is that a good deal? Is it a bad deal? Can I make money on it?
Right.
And the other thing that's important to remember is just because you got a good deal on it and you might have bought it cheap doesn't mean you can sell it. That's important to remember because you don't want to buy things that people are not interested in buying.
Right.
For a second hand, like on eBay or whatever.
Having an out. Like, I'm always thinking, before I buy something, I'm thinking, who is going to buy that? What audience do I have that I can tap into that I'm going to be able to maximize my return on that particular item?
Yeah.
And so, like, right now, the comic books that I've been buying, those are for now anyway, they're for me. If I keep on producing content that has more collectibles in it, that aspect of my audience will grow. and then eventually, when the time comes, if I want to sell them, I'll have an outlet. You know what I mean?
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah.
And it's almost similar to you in that you're cultivating your buyers by, you make different, sales with them and or purchases with them. You give them your card. It's like you're casting your net.
Absolutely, yeah. And just getting out here to different flea markets, yard sales, things like that, and handing out my card here and there. Cards are cheap.
Yeah.
If you can get one sale out of, then you've won. It's a win. Plus,
and
that person's going to go and tell their friends, and
right.
the word of mouth is more powerful than anything.
So as you can see, we really didn't find a ton of items this go around. We did go to 3 different estate sales, of which all 3 did not allow for recording. The other thing too is the items that I was on the hunt for, whether it be comic books, coins, collectibles, things of that nature, there really weren't a lot. There was one estate sale that had a lot of vintage baseball cards and some stuff from the 80s, but they were priced way too high. They wanted at least like $2 to $3 per card, and they were just like your regular run-of-the-mill items, so I passed on that. Steve was able to find a couple of trim guns in which he bought for $15 a piece, and he's able to sell those for $75 to $110, so not a bad thing there. This is something that you can do if you're looking to just make a little bit of extra money, especially if you are into buying and selling on eBay, which I know a lot of stackers within the community are. So if this is something that you are into, definitely let me know in the comments below. I am curious as to what is some of the coolest things that you have bought and sold from one of these yard sales or garage sales. Now, in my previous video with Steve, I did ask for people to comment down below and let me know some of the different finds that they found at these garage sales and yard sales. And Steve Woods definitely takes the cake here. He said he bought some sort of milk glass for 25 cents and was able to sell it for $3,051. That's why I'm telling each and every one of you who are in the stacking community, you never know what it is that you're going to be able to find. You just have to keep your eyes open. And like Steve said in this video, you all have Google on your phones. You can very easily search different items and see what they are worth. Oftentimes, again, these sellers are just looking to offload their stuff, declutter the house, and get things out in a hurry. So it is something that you might want to start considering, and a way that you can add to your silver and gold stack. Even if you're not buying silver and gold at the actual sale, you might be able to buy some items and flip them for an extreme profit and take those profits and buy yourself some silver and gold with that. And I would like to quickly thank these elite channel supporters. And if you haven't already become a channel member, please check out the awesome perks and join today. With that, this is Empire Precious Metals. Until next time, long live the Empire.